Just a short moment ago, our 6 basketball seniors were announced and honored alongside their families. Ruthie Becker, Bree White, Gabby Croce, Morgan Wersch, Melanie Alvarenga, and Kate Mocho. These 6 athletes have shown incredible dedication and hard work on and off the court. Their commitment to this program have been beyond remarkable, and we're incredibly grateful for them and the impact they have made on our JagWire athletics. It's not easy balancing being a student athlete, and these Jaguars have continued to put their best foot forward in all that they do. On behalf of JagWire, congratulations to these 6 seniors. Emily and I have had such a pleasure getting to bring you these exhilarating games of these wonderful girls, and we can't wait to see how their futures unfold, and we'll be cheering them on in all that they choose to do. And Emily, I think it might be worth noting as well, just how much this team has done for us.
Oh, yeah.
In case you're new to a broadcast, my name is Mary Tompkins. Alongside me is Emily Kupak. And I'm actually the founder of this network. I began working on the idea all the way back in 2021, which was my freshman year. Throughout the years, JagWire has been able to bring games straight to those unable to watch in person, from our inaugural broadcast of SJ versus Magnificat Soccer to many other games in between. We've grown a lot. I think we've improved quite a bit.
I think so too.
And I appreciate all of those who've been patient, understanding, and here for the journey. There were many challenges along the way, and my one wish going into my senior year was to broadcast every home game for this varsity basketball team. We've been able to do it with the support of the team, administrators, athletic department, and the tech department here at SJA. It's been nothing short of my dreams coming true. This team means an awful lot to us, as Emily spent 3 years playing basketball alongside them, and I've gotten to get to know them through various content creation and broadcasting related endeavors. So varsity basketball, I say this on the record, you are my absolute favorite team. Your pregame dances and waves up to the booth, your exciting threes and willingness to help me out for any broadcast has been incredibly appreciated. Congratulations. Congratulations, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you.
As they take the court, here we go. We love our seniors.
Yeah, so both teams now underway for this pregame here, 17 minutes and 30 seconds. Excited to see how this game unfolds. The vibes in this gym today are near immaculate, very exciting. So they'll warm up, we'll get back, turn the mics back on for prayer, national anthem, and announcing our starters.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to St. Joseph Academy for today's Ohio High School Athletic Association matchup between the First Baptist Christian Sabres and your St. Joseph Academy Jaguars.
The schools playing today's game are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by the rules of eligibility and contest regulations.
The officials assigned to this game have met extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been approved by both schools to provide their important role in today's game.
Your support of the student athletes on the court in today's match is appreciated by both member schools competing. Though both teams are rivals, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good conduct throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools requests the same from all viewers.
Yeah, and just a short moment ago, our 6 seniors, you'll see them wearing purple on the court right now. We're honored alongside their families. We look forward to talking a little bit extra about them today. And yeah, there's 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this pregame. And following that, we will take part in prayer, national anthem, and announcing our starters. We'll be back soon. apologize if we blew out anybody's eardrums.
Gotta cheer on our seniors here.
Had to. If you're just now tuning in, it happens to be senior day. We're so excited to bring this game live to you. It's a beautiful Saturday. Just announced our starters for First Baptist Christian. Number 2, Berman. Number 3, Quick. Number 5, Wacker. Number 15, Anderson. And number 21, Patton.
And for your St. Joseph Academy Jaguars, we've got number 2, Bree White. Number 4, Ruth Becker. Number 10, Morgan Wersch. 22, Melanie Alvarenga. And 24, Kate Mocho.
Yeah, so exciting to see the Jags get back on the court. They played this past Thursday, suffered a devastating loss.
Tough loss, yeah.
So looking for some redemption here, as well as just seeing these seniors, look absolutely.
Senior day is always so fun.
We're thrilled to be. This might have been already the most fun broadcast we've ever had.
Yes,
So
just getting honor the seniors and
Melanie Alvarenga at the line for the tip-off. Kate Mocho gets that, starts Jaguars off strong as she works her way down the court, makes that pass off to Melanie Alvarenga.
yeah, here for the Jags, you're looking to see them run a bit more consistent offense, and I think too
Missed pass there. Melanie Alvarenga to Kate Mocho. She'll go for the 3.
off the mark. Tipped by Bree White. Melanie Alvarenga will handle it. Turnover there, trying to get it to Morgan Wersch, who gets it back.
She'll make that pass off to Kate Mocho. She'll make that pass over to Bree White. These 5 on the court, I like to call the fabulous 5. Ruthie Becker, Kate Mocho, Morgan Wersch, Melanie Alvarenga, and Bree White. Did I already say that? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is who Coach Greg usually starts his games off with the exceptions of injuries or
Illness.
just illness.
What
So
we've seen.
yeah, ultimately excited to see how this 5 stays rather cohesive today. They struggled with some ball handling as well as kind of finding these opportunities to score at that last game on Thursday.
Yeah. And I think too, like you said, you're looking for some more cohesive offense, but girls also not being afraid to attack the basket, drive, take that mid-range jumper, because as much as you want your offensive sets to work, sometimes they're just not. Your offense isn't clicking, or sometimes the set just breaks down. The other team may kind of be expecting the screen. So just taking some of those open shots and taking advantage of those opportunities when they present itself.
Some good defense there as Kate Mocho and Melanie Alvarenga go for the steal. Kate Mocho does recover that for the Jaguars, makes that pass off to Melanie Alvarenga, looks for Ruthie Becker.
Ooh, good pass.
Morgan Wersch, who puts up the first 2 for the Jaguars, making her score 2-0, 6 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Ultimately, always like seeing some action in that paint, as Emily was saying. Jaguars are really strong. Wow, that was some height there by Melanie Alvarenga, but as Kate Mocho takes the rebound. Always enjoy seeing action in the paint as Morgan Wersch goes for 2. That'll be a shooting foul called on the Sabres.
Yeah, super excited again here to see all 6 seniors. Good defense. Baptist Christian does have a pretty good record, but again, they are in a different conference, so I'm not really sure who they've played, but they have a pretty good record, so hopefully it's a good game. But Jaguars looking fast. They're looking a lot more cohesive than how they looked in Hoban.
Morgan Wersch misses that first free throw. She goes for her second. She'll miss that second one as well. We've talked about this previously. It's something we do wish to see Jaguars improve a little bit more on, is those free throw shots.
Yeah.
As Kate Mocho goes for the 3.
Unlucky
shot there, bounces in and out as the Sabres take it back up court.
Yeah, free throw shooting has been a bit of a struggle for the Jags. And again, that's just something that you kind of just need to work on in practice. Repetition is really the only way. And First Baptist Christian wants a timeout. 30-second timeout.
Yeah, I hope you guys just heard that. Very nice
shout
announcement.
out. Very nice.
Yeah, it happens to be senior day if you're just tuning in. And I also happen to be senior, so gotten a lot of love today. Which
Fun little
grateful
shout
for
out.
us.
Turnover there by Sabres.
As
Melanie is stripped from behind.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. Sabres have scored, as Emily was saying, they have a rather good record. I think last time I checked about 7-2, 7-1, sorry. Ultimately, I think it might actually be 8-1 after their game against Lake Ridge,
Yeah.
but they haven't scored rather high games. They stay in the 30s. But these Jags, honestly, if they can find these opportunities to score, they will take it.
Yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting game for Jags defense, especially just because, like, the amount of pressure Jags been applying. First Baptist Christian does look a little uncomfortable on the ball, so you see that really good pressure from people like Melanie, Kate, Bree, all that. So just like as you can see,
Good
Kate, they're
defense
being
there.
up in their
Yeah.
face, making those passes difficult. That's a lot of like easy turnovers that the Jags can create here. So hopefully they stay consistent with their ball pressure.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. We've talked about this before. These Jaguars have been challenged a couple games utilizing different skills as Melanie Alvarenga tries to tip that off the hands of the Sabre. But you'll see different players in their position. That'll go back to Jaguar possession. Yeah, as we've mentioned, we often see people like Kate Mocho, Ruthie Becker along that arc making those incredible threes, as well as Bree White and Morgan Worst in that paint scoring. I'm interested to see if today's turnout they go back to those traditional roles as Kate Mocho goes for the three, hits the back of the rim there. Again, we've mentioned this at the last game. Great to see her back. Suffered an injury.
Yeah.
So great to see her back here after a little time
Good effort
off.
by Bree White. They'll get the jump ball.
I'll go to a Jaguars possession here.
Yeah, threes. Shooting beyond the arc has given some Jags a little bit of trouble here later in the season.
As Bree White looks for an opportunity to score there, she'll put two more up.
Good pass.
4-0 your score now with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jags holding the 4-point lead. Obviously working some good defense here, not allowing the Sabres to score these first 4 minutes as they work that press defense. Melanie Alvarenga intercepts it, tips off her hands. Ultimately goes out of bounds. Sabres take back possession of that ball.
Yeah, no, but good read. As you can see, this press, Jags press has helped them and also harmed them a lot in this season, especially against some better teams. Jags tend to get caught up in the backcourt, last line of defense, so they've given up a lot of transition points. So being able to read, good tip there by Bree White.
Ruthie Becker fights for that, finds that arc there, makes that pass off to Melanie Alvarenga.
Whoa.
Kate Mocho goes for the three, hits the back of the rim there.
Yeah, and I mean, like, Morgan Worsh, offensive rebound.
Ruthie Becker goes for that three as well. Sinks that one. Great to see her backing at it. Yeah, she hit a couple good threes at that past game. Ultimately, they did take the loss, but
yeah,
interesting.
She had a good first quarter.
Yes.
Good defense by Kate Mocho.
She gets that pass off to Melanie Alvarenga. This press defense does seem to be working really
Quick
well.
no-look pass there from Melanie.
As Bree White unable to get it in the bucket there.
Another
And
turnover.
Melanie Alvarenga able to catch a Sabre pass there. She goes up for two.
Euro step. Great move underneath.
8-0 is now your score. 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Melanie Alvarenga, we've talked about quite a bit. Leads by example. We've seen her get into some fouling trouble some games this season as Bree White tips that off the hands of a Sabre, keeps it in bounds for the Jaguars, makes that pass off to Kate Mocho. She finds Morgan Worsh, goes up for two.
Oh, charge, yeah. Morgan Worsh low with the elbow there, charge, but that's all right. Be aggressive, way to say.
Morgan
And
Worsh.
Gabby Croce will come in. She will Morgan Worsh will check out, and Gabby Croce will check in. Nice to get all 6 seniors in here in the first quarter.
Always enjoy seeing that. Gabby Croce herself did have a great game against that past one the other day.
Hoban, yeah.
Yeah, Hoban.
She played a lot more minutes than I think she was expecting to, and she did a great job stepping up. Another player too, Sophie Selleck, she's not a senior, she's a junior, but she also did a great job in that game stepping up when they needed someone strong to handle the post.
Jaguars working some strong defense there.
I believe that'll be a blocking foul on Gabby.
Yeah, I got the chance to talk to some of our JV players. JV didn't play before this game, but Sophie Stellick, who you'll probably see check in here in a little bit, number 13, saw her starting at that St. Ursula game as Kate Mocho was out. She was one of our starters, a junior who honestly has the height that some of these Jags don't, these varsity Jags in particular, as Bree White makes her way down the court. She said she's going to miss talking to them and hanging out with them. These 6 are really fun to be around, really laid back as Melanie Alvarenga finds Ruthie Becker there, makes that pass off to Kate Mocho, to Gabby Croce, back to Ruthie Becker. She goes for the three. She'll sink that one as well, making your score 11-0. 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Lizzie Gus even just said, I'll miss the pregame music and rituals
Yeah.
with them. This, again, fun group. Emily, I'm sure you can attest to it after playing
Yeah.
with them for 3 years. Some good defense there by the Jaguars. Stay in Jaguar possession here.
Yeah, I mean, like, I remember being on the bus, like, it's an away game, and someone's got to bring a speaker. You have your same, like, 5 or 6 songs you play before you get off the bus. It's a fun environment to be around. These girls create, like, an amazing environment for your underclassmen. I think all 16-years provide great examples on and off the court, and they will definitely be missed by this JagWire program.
Melanie Alvarenga goes up for 2 there, a bit short there, hits the front of the rim. Sabres work their way back down court.
Morgan Worst checked back in during that off the ball. Bree White will sit on the bench.
Good defense there by Morgan Wersch.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about, like ball on the ball pressure. First Baptist Christian does look a little uncomfortable with it, so just being up.
As
Nice.
Kate Mocho takes the steal, she'll find the paint, try to go up for 2, and she'll get those 2, making her score 13-0, 2:19 remaining in the first quarter. Bree White looking to check in here in just a second. Jaguars pressing here. And yeah, as Emily said, these Sabres are uncomfortable, but Jaguars do have to get back. I wouldn't classify them as the fastest team there is. Sabres try to go up for 2.
Good
as
rebound.
Gabby Croce, fortunately loses balance there. And Melanie Alvarenga blocks that one. Goes back to Jaguar possession. Yeah.
And Bree White
Even-
will check in for, I think, Kate. Yeah.
Yeah, and even Coach Al on our bench,
Oh,
beloved Coach
I
Al, we
Coach
love
Al.
him. Works alongside the golf team as well. Just a great coach all around. He said he's going to miss their dedication and their commitment to hard work. You'll see a lot of their commitment here on the court really take effect. Even Bree White did say something she's focusing on this season is finishing up on that basket as Gabby Croce goes for 3, hits the back of the rim there.
Good rebound by Morgan Wersch underneath. Yeah, I mean, Coach Al's been with us.
Melanie Alvarenga for 2,
Good bucket.
15-0. Your score now 1:30 remaining in the first quarter. Yeah, Coach Al.
He's been with us, all of us, since our freshman year. Some of these girls on varsity played JV like their freshman year. I had the privilege of having Coach Al as my head coach my freshman year, and he's a great part of this
Tips
program.
That off. Ultimately stays in Sabre possession after makes contact with Morgan Wersch. Yeah, Coach Al, I mean, I'm not even an athlete myself. Gotten to
He
obviously
just
be our-
always has such positive energy. Attitude and effort is his favorite thing to say. Those are the 2 things that you can control on the court, your attitude and your effort.
Ain't that the truth? Yeah, as I've gotten to explore, like, hang out with a lot of these teams, he's been a consistent supporter of JagWire, as well as his athletes that that's a foul called on Kate Mocho, I believe.
Kate Mocho.
Yeah, he's been a consistent. He's always got those snacks in his pocket.
I
fruit
know.
snacks. I was actually in here the other day talking to him.
Our
He was like,
favorite
"Oh, some
stats
fruit."
keeper.
Yep, for sure. And even obviously this time last year, a different coaching staff.
Yeah.
Jaguars did undergo a big transformation from last season to this season, and I have to say these 6 seniors in particular transitioned really well into it, continuing to put their full effort forward and making those adaptations for this new coaching staff. Got the chance to talk to Coach Jen, and
Yeah.
she just said she's grateful for the opportunity to be around these 6 seniors. Didn't have the chance, to get to know them further, experience how they played these past 3 years, but ultimately she's really grateful for what she's been taught from them. And yeah.
Yeah, that transition was hard for
Good cut there by
a
the
lot of
Sabres.
us.
Ultimately, they score their first 2, 45 seconds remaining.
No, yeah, that transition was hard for a lot of us, and I think that these girls have just done an amazing job, like keeping a positive attitude, moving forward. Obviously, a whole new coaching staff. They're not really sure how you've played in the past. They're not sure what your rotations look like. They're not sure like what your offensive set looks like, as Melanie Alvarenga will get a foul call on her. But just, again, these girls being open and willing to communicate with this coaching staff, coaches wanting to do the same, and I think they've done a great job of making the most of their senior season.
Yeah, Melanie Alvarenga will come out here. We've got some blood on her jersey. Ruthie Becker will check back in.
Good tip, good defense there by Gabby Croce.
Stays in Sabre possession ultimately. Yeah, enjoy seeing Gabby Croce, on the court during this first quarter.
Yeah.
You don't usually see her with this rotation of girls. I'm sure having 5 seniors on the court is always a
Yeah.
fun dynamic as well. Have a little more familiarity with each other compared to those freshman teams and JV.
Yeah.
Good defense there by Bree White as Ruthie Becker takes that rebound, makes that pass off to Kate Mocho. She'll look for Morgan Wersch, who takes just a sec, makes that pass off to Gabby
So a
Croce.
little short. Oh, and Gabby's getting the foul call, so Gabby will go shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, Gabby Croce.
Oh, nope, they're going
sorry.
to call another foul, not a shooting foul. So they will take it on the sideline. She'll inbound it to Ruthie Becker.
Yeah, as I mentioned, their ball handling as Kate Mocho goes for the
Long.
3, hits the back of the rim there. Ruthie Becker will go for the 3. Unfortunately short.
Would have been a good buzzer beater.
Yeah, 15-2, your score heading into the second quarter. Always fun seeing this team. That's something Ruthie and Bree really focused on this season, is keeping that team cohesive, really working on that team chemistry, as also just focusing in on making sure everyone has an outlet to express their opinions, even just adaptations for the team. The communication's been a really big part. That's not just limited to Bree and Ruthie, but keeping that team tight-knit. They did a lot of off-season conditioning, as well as just getting familiar with one another. I know they did a Christmas lock-in type of day. So I always enjoy seeing just this team kind of come together to support this general cause of winning. Right now, I have to say, based on some other games, I'm impressed. They've stayed pretty well,
well balanced. They're not looking sloppy. They're not having unnecessary turnovers.
Sorry, just had to take a second to realize what they were announcing. The Jaguars seniors did take a second to thank their favorite teachers who are in attendance here today.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, that was a sweet moment.
We do have some JagWires recovering from illness here.
Yeah.
So it's great to see them still moving quick, still moving fast, getting up and on the court. I know playing when you're sick is not fun at all. So great to see our Jags push through.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, also something to consider. A lot of these seniors have played together longer than 4 years, whether that's AAU, Greg at school. I know Ruthie Becker, Gabby Croce played alongside each other. So, and also just that CYO world going up against St. Chris, where Morgan Wersch is from, St. Albert the Great, Kate Mocho.
Yeah, we've all played each other at one point or another.
So it's always great to see how that kind of transforms into a sisterhood here as Sabres start the quarter off. 15-2 being your score at the start of the second. Sabres look for 2 there.
Go box out underneath.
Morgan Wersch makes that pass off to Ruthie Becker. She'll find Gabby Croce, makes that pass over to Bree White. Makes that bounce pass to Gabby Croce, who unfortunately loses control of the ball there.
That was a good pass by Gabby Croce, getting it up and ahead, getting Bree open in some space. Good help defense there by Morgan and Ruthie.
And Bree White takes that steal there.
Yeah, she'll get a foul call.
Yeah. Again, as we said, the energy in this gym today is just electric. A lot of friends in the...
It's always nice to see friends and family show up for senior night and have some full bleachers, because I know it can be kind of tough on a Saturday morning having to get up and come, so it's nice to see all the support.
Always great. I honestly think, these athletes often do say they kind of zone out, tune out the noise as Kate Mocho goes for 3 and takes 3. 18-2, your score, 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Great to see Kate get going there. She's been struggling a little bit. She's been out and having some minutes cut due to injury and illness lately, so it's good to see her get a little bit more comfortable around the arc and keep taking those shots.
Yeah, long pass there by the Sabres. That'll return back to Jaguars possession. Yeah, athletes often say they tune that out, but I think there is just an energy kind of flowing throughout this gym today. Of the people
this
that
is like the
most.
good kind of energy you want to keep in
sure.
mind, though. Like Mag's game, like that energy you kind of want to tune out a little bit.
We do head into that game this week as Morgan Wersch looks for 2 there, unable to do so as Sabres work their way back down the court. Honestly, Mag's game is coming up.
I know.
Jaguars struggled even at home due to a height disadvantage, as well as just kind of adapting to that transition defense. But I think going to this Mags game, this supportive crowd is so well needed. And
because this game is at Mags too, so Jags definitely need to show up and show out for this one.
Emily, will you be there?
I will be. Always. Are you kidding me? I'm a Jag supporter.
We obviously cannot broadcast that,
Oh,
but
I know.
I hope all of our viewers know that Even when we're not broadcasting, we are diehard
We're
Jaguar
always
fans.
there getting our
We
stats.
bleed the purple and gold. So, yeah. During timeout now, 18-2. Your score, 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. All right, and we are back, 18-2. Your score, 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Yeah, interesting to see maybe what the Jaguars focus on during this halftime. I honestly think they're doing pretty well right now.
Yeah, I
preventing
think
the Sabres from scoring. I think just keeping tight-knit, keeping that ball handling clean is
Yeah.
really important, and continuing to find those opportunities to score as Sabres look for the basket here.
Yeah, we said this a couple broadcasts too, like
Unlucky
a
shot there by the Sabres.
couple broadcasts ago. When you're playing a team that is just a little bit lower like caliber than what you guys know you're capable of, sometimes it can be hard like not to get sloppy.
Morgan Wirsch makes that pass off to Kate Mocho. She looks for the basket, puts up
Foul.
two, shooting foul.
Oh, almost got the roll. But yeah, at halftime, I think again just staying focused, like being able to have fun on the court and stuff, but also not being sloppy, not having unnecessary turnovers, not having like all that type of stuff. So stay consistent.
Alvarenga will talk to Coach Greg here as Kate Mocho goes for that first free throw. She'll hit the
Little
back of the
long.
ring. Kate Mocho makes that second free throw. Also have to say, Emily,
Yes.
a lot of fat heads.
I know
in
they're
the
always so
crowd
fun.
today.
I look over and they're just like staring
a
at
huge
me.
Kate head, just kind of swaying in the wind.
A lot
Good
of support
defense here
here.
by the Jaguars. Yeah, I have to say, whoever got those was making a good choice.
It's also fun to see like our like fun senior banners
For sure.
and all the posters that the underclassmen make for them. That's always
We
a
have to
fun
give a
little
shout out
tradition.
to our camera girl, Alexi
Yeah.
Actis, who's been on our broadcast for most of our home games this season for basketball. Just a freshman, so she's hopefully going to continue to bring these broadcasts to you going forward. I hope that doesn't put too much pressure on you, Alexi. But Emily and I walked in today to
Oh
a
yeah,
really
a nice
cute-
senior surprise.
some couple gifts from Alexi, who
So
obviously
grateful.
has supported us consistently, and we look forward to continuing to support her these next 3 years at SJ as Sabres go up for two, miss that. Morgan Wirsch takes the rebound.
Oh, need a little bit more strength under that pass, but good run by Bree White running up the floor.
Yeah, interesting to see. Sabres are, obviously there are 2 times they have scored. Good. Good interception there by Morgan Wirsch. Makes that pass to Ruthie Becker over to Melanie Alvarenga.
Looking to push it.
Ruthie Becker goes for the three.
Oh, a little short.
Unfortunate, yeah. Interesting to see these 2 points that the Sabres have scored has been in the paint. If the Jaguars will continue to try to force them to stay along that arc, I think they're having a lot of success either way.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, like you talked about again, that ball pressure, not letting them get in the arc. Good, you see, good switching on screens here.
That'll stay in Sabres' possession.
I was looking for a foul call there, but it will stay.
Sophie Stellick and Brooke Haddad, as well as Gabby Croce, will check in for Bree White, Morgan Wirsch, and Kate Mocho. As I mentioned, Sophie Stellick, number 13, that's who we mentioned previously. A fun energy to be around, and interesting to see how she continues to develop if she plays next year as well.
Yeah, no, it's nice to see, because it is senior day, but it's always like fun to play with like everybody and get all your bench players involved and like let them have the opportunity to play with the seniors at home. It'll be like one of their last times they'll be able to get to do it. Blocked underneath by Melanie Alvarenga. So it's nice to see that Coach Greg is kind of letting his girls play and not being like too worried about rotations.
Yeah, for sure. That was something he really reiterated this season is independent play and allowing these Jaguars to make decisions on the court for themselves, kind of read that offense and defense that they might be threatened with. So as Brooke Haddad looks for the three, she'll switch that one. That was great.
Great shot by Brooke Haddad.
22-2. 22. There's going to be a lot of twos.
22
I
to
said
2.
22-2 in 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. As I said, Jaguars' speed and height is somewhat of disadvantages here. People like Nia French is someone who we consistently say is pretty fast.
Oh, yeah.
But something to consider if they are pressing here, Jaguars do have to get back a lot quicker.
Yeah, so the cutoff here was there, but Sophie, she got the foul call, but she did a good job of kind of managing. You can see Melanie also kind of like directing people where they need to be, who needs to step up, who needs to fall back. So that's some just, again, good senior leadership on the court.
Sabres make that first free throw as Ruthie Becker checks in and Melanie Alvarenga come out for Cam Croce and Nia French. Enjoy seeing these typical second string, like sometimes people refer to it as, kind of integrated middle of the second quarter here.
It's nice to get pretty much like, I think almost everybody on the court here in the first half. Because again, like
Sabres make that second free throw.
Playing with like your friends and playing with like other people, you're not like too worried about. It's not a high pressure game. It's fun, and that's where you see a lot of like creative scoring, great passes, and all that. So it's nice to see girls get on the floor.
Nia French makes that pass off to Cam Croce. Looks to set something up here. Nia French will go for the three, and she'll make that 25-4. Your score with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter here. Long pass there by the
Almost
Sabres.
took out Coach Al.
But Coach Greg there to save the day.
Save the day.
No one dares to hit Coach Al.
I know, he looks like he's like, I might move over a chair.
If they ever need me on the sidelines, I'll be Coach Al's
We'll be there.
Something to consider too. Oh, as Cam Croce makes that pass off to Gabby Croce. She'll go for the three. And she'll sink
Another
that.
bucket. Great shooting by the Jaguars from beyond the arc.
Great to see that happen in just these early quarters as well. Nia French looking to do that.
Yeah, try not to get that foul call there, which is smart.
Jaguars make the way back, keeping the Sabres along that arc here. Cam Croce with some good defense. Nia French as well.
Good on the ball pressure.
Important she doesn't get a reaching foul here as Brooke Haddad tips that off the hands
And
of the
we'll
Sabre.
see Lizzie Gus check in, which
Aw.
officially means in this first half, every Jaguar has touched the floor.
I like
Your
that.
entire bench is on the court right now. Your 6 seniors will sit, but it's so great to see everybody get to play on such a fun and special day.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Jaguars have played quite a bit of games this season.
Yeah.
Only have a couple more left to go, as we mentioned,
is
against
so crazy.
Magnificat, Lutheran East, Western Reserve, as well as Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. I'll be sad to see these Jaguars go. It
I
also,
know.
for us, means the last time we broadcast.
I know. It's
Not just together, but we typically don't do spring sports for broadcasting.
Yeah.
So that I'm sure that Western Reserve game on February 5th will be a little, not a tearjerker, but
just a little sad.
it's just a little sad to bid farewell. But as
We've
Lizzie
had a
Gus,
fun time.
We have. I hope we thank all of our viewers who've continued to support us. As I mentioned, there's been a lot of growth, I think, that we've undergone, and just the patience as well as understanding, perspective our viewers have had with us. I know
through technical difficulties with the mics.
for sure.
Getting our streaming figured
And
out.
we're well aware that listening to high school girls talk
Yeah.
can get a bit bothersome, but many of you have stuck through, and we're very grateful for it. Cam Croce tries to make that pass off to Lizzie Gus. Sabres intercept that. They'll call a jump ball there, yeah.
With 2 minutes and about 25 seconds left to go, your St. Joe's Academy Jaguars have a lead, 28-4 over First Baptist Christian.
Yeah, also looking to see how Cam Croce, as well as Brooke Haddad and Lizzie Gus continue to develop. Again, all of these 5 on the court at the moment are not seniors, so looking to see how they continue to develop these next couple years. Always enjoy seeing, that's a jump ball called there. It'll return back to Jags possession. You often see Brooke Haddad even just in a similar position to Morgan Wersch, making those.
Yeah.
She can score well in that paint, but also along the arc. As Lizzie Gus goes for the 3,
I'll
hits the
say
back
off
of the
back
rim
of the
there.
rim. Good rebound by Brooke Haddad. But I think as much as you're going to miss some of the senior talent here and just in senior leadership, I think everybody, the girls on the court right now, are like just as aggressive, just as fast, and I think they will keep The JagWire program, I think they'll keep similar values. All the girls on the court are extremely hard workers,
For sure.
and I think they'll step up, and I think all of them will have a great senior season as well.
Brooke Haddad looks for the basket there, loses control of the ball, makes that pass off to Sophie Selleck. She wants to get a couple defenders off of her before she makes that pass off to Nia French. Over to Brooke Haddad once again. Nia French looks for opportunity to score here, but Sophie Selleck will take it. A bit too powerful there, hits the back of the rim on its way over. Lizzie Gus will go up for two, making your score 30-4. Minute and 20 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Yeah, again, our 4 captains on this team are Kate Mocho, Morgan Wersch, Melanie Alvarenga, and Gabby Croce. Interesting to see, even just in the second quarter here with this typical second string in, how these not underclassmen, only Nia is an underclassman technically, but
which is so crazy.
Just see how their leadership kind of develops. And again, as Emily was saying, we know they'll do great things. We know the 6 seniors will do great things on their next endeavors.
Yes.
So we're thrilled to see how the
hopefully they'll be back here for some purple and gold
Sophie
alumni
Selleck
games.
goes for 3, hits the back of the rim, unfortunately bounces off as she takes the offensive rebound. Cam Croce goes for 3, and that's
She'll
3.
nail it. And you can see her sister Gabby on the bench cheering her on, which is so great.
Yeah, definitely a very special game for these two.
I know.
Last time playing together, so I'm sure there's some emotions there as well. And, you know, seeing them play together, that'll be a jump ball there. That'll stay in Sabre possession.
Jag set up in defense here with about 34 seconds left to go before the first half comes to an end.
Yeah, interesting not seeing Sabres take many shots along that arc, so
yeah, this is a game where
2 there that'll Sophie Selleck will rebound.
and I believe the foul will be on First Baptist Christian as Sophie Selleck tries to rip the ball and go down the floor with it.
Yeah, Sophie Selleck's got a fun energy.
That's 5 fouls, so she'll go shoot 2 free throws here with about 23 seconds left to go.
Their score being 33-4 as Emily said, 20 seconds until halftime. Yeah, looking to see if you're new to our broadcasts, during halftime we always do some JagWire trivia as Sophie Selleck nails that first free throw. Some JagWire trivia, and Alexia Actis usually does that herself. So look forward to hearing a little joke or 2 or trivia. Kind of depends on the day as Sophie Selleck goes for that second one, nails both free throws there. 35-4 is now your score. 20 seconds remaining in the second quarter here.
Good on the ball defense by Cam Croce.
Yeah, interesting to see what this rotations look like in this next, as Sabres look for the basket here. What the rotations will look like for this third and fourth quarter as Brooke Haddad makes her way up the court. She'll go up for 2 there for the Jaguars.
Yeah, I think you'll see your starters come back in to start the third, and then usually what you do is towards the end of the quarter, or towards the end of the half. That would have been a good way to end the half, but usually you see Coach Greg should pull each senior out one by one, let them have their moment coming off the court. So it'll be nice to honor our seniors here one last time.
For sure. All right, 37-4 is your score at halftime. We'll team back here in just a second. All right, and after halftime, your score is 37-4 at the start of the third quarter. On the court now for your Jaguars is our fabulous five. Our starters, Kate Mocho, Melanie Alvarenga, Ruthie Becker, Bree White, and Morgan Wersch.
So excited to go.
Melanie Alvarenga makes her way down the court now. Interesting to see kind of what the Jaguars focus on following that halftime as Ruthie Becker goes for the three. Sinks that one, making the score 42-4. Jaguars holding a 36-point lead.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm glad to see these Jaguars kind of get this big scoring gap here. Again, they've struggled.
Yeah, bounce back from that Hoban game.
For sure. Yeah, they did have a rather good comeback against that Padua just recently on Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, yeah, overtime.
Yeah, they struggled, at the beginning in that first half, but ultimately kind of switched things around a little bit in those third and fourth as Sabres look for the basket here. Hits the back of the rim. Morgan Wersch takes the rebound, makes that pass off to Melanie Alvarenga. She'll make that pass over to Ruthie Becker, who goes for the three. Bounces over the basket after making contact with the rim.
But no, good kick. Ruthie did a good job of running the floor there. Melanie kind of saw her out of the corner of their eye, so good run. Yeah, and this is a game, too, where Jags haven't really struggled too much with the height disadvantage, which is nice. Because, again, as you touched on, something they struggled with Hoban, something they struggled with Mags. And it's not that they're, not skilled or can't play defense. Sometimes you're just, too short. And that's a struggle this team has had a lot of the season. So it's nice to see them not have to worry, too much about it.
Sabres try to go for two there. That'll be a foul called, I believe, on Melanie Alvarenga.
That's her second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sabres will go to the line here. Sabres make that first free throw there. Jaguars have done a really great job these first two quarters preventing these Sabres from scoring.
Yeah.
Just with really good defense as well as Jaguars taking advantage of those scoring opportunities as Sabres take that second free throw as well, making your score 40-6, 5 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Bit of miscommunication there by Bree White, Kate Mocho, and Melanie Alvarenga. Wasn't sure who was going to do the throw in as they make their way down the court. Ruthie Becker makes that pass off to Bree White. Good to see their smiles and just laugh. They've had a tough season so far, played some challenging games. Gabby Croce will come in for Morgan Wersch. Yeah, Jaguars have faced some tough teams, whether that's Strongsville, Magnificat, and I have to say they've put up a great fight against a lot of those teams, as well as taking those lessons away and applying them to future games.
Ruthie Becker will grab the rebound.
Pass off to Kate Mocho. Interesting, even today, I think they struggled with ball handling that pass game against Hoban. I think they've cleaned it up as Gabby Croce goes for the three, hits the back of the rim.
Good tip out by Kate Mocho. Long there by Melanie Alvarenga. Kate was wide open in the corner, too. Good take by Melanie, but that's also a pretty easy kick out to Kate. Morgan Wersch waiting to check back in. I think Coach Greg's done a good job with this rotation on Senior Day, making sure seniors are getting as much equal playing time as possible. It's nice to see the quick sub in, sub out.
Yeah, Bree White will come out for Morgan Wersch. Again, I have to say, you don't see this team does get rather stressed or flustered if something doesn't go according to plans. I mean, realistically, it doesn't translate over to the court, which is pretty great because it doesn't seem to mess up any other plays or whatnot. But seeing them just kind of relaxed,
have fun on Senior Day is nice.
34-point lead. They are getting comfortable. They're having fun with each other.
I was still staying aggressive.
As Kate Mocho takes the steal, she'll look for the basket, put it up for two, and she'll make that. It's like Swiper the Fox.
Kate's got 8. Bree, who's 4? Nope, Ruthie. Ruthie also has 8.
Sabres look for the basket there, lose control over the ball just there for a second. Ruthie Becker tips that off, makes that way down the court, makes that long pass to Melanie Alvarenga.
Whoa.
A little bit of too powerful of a pass. No look pass.
Pass had a little bit of spin on it there, but
Ruthie Becker will come out for
yeah, I
Bree
mean,
White.
something you said is like it's nice to see them being relaxed, but also like staying aggressive and still like being up on the ball, not or being in position and help defense, moving the ball around. So it's nice to see them play a little bit more like freely. And as Coach Greg mentioned, just like kind of unstructured and individual.
Yeah, Sabres goes for 2, but can't deliver that. Melanie Alvarenga makes that pass over to Morgan Wersch, who unfortunately
Missed
unlucky
another
there.
layup.
Kate Mocha will go for 2 though, and she'll make that. 44 to 6 is now your score with 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this third quarter.
Ruthie Becker looks to check back in.
Yeah, he's doing some quick rotations here.
Yeah, which I mean, again, like I like it. It's nice to have kind of all your seniors get somewhat equal playing time on senior day, while also
Yeah,
getting
for
your
sure.
bench involved.
That'll be a shooting foul. I
That'll
think.
be Melanie's third foul. She fouled out a couple games ago. I wouldn't be wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
if it might happen here again today.
Even against Strongsville up until the end, was it Strongsville or Hoban that she fouled out right at the end?
I think it was Strongsville.
Strongsville. She put up that fight all the way until the end,
Yeah.
and ultimately, the Jaguars had a really close game, 51 to 60, as Sabres make that first free throw.
Ruthie Becker will check back in for Kate Mocho.
It's pretty great not having to.
I
The
know.
Jaguars are doing so well. It's almost speaks for itself.
I know, not having to
watching
talk
it.
about all the adjustments and
Ultimately, yeah. As
Gabby
Gabby Croce
Croce,
looks for a 3
a
a bit
little
short. Yeah, glad to see equal people getting those opportunities to go for the 3s. Not
yeah,
usual.
they've had a great shooting game beyond the arc today.
Yeah.
I don't know how many inside like point paints they have today, but the arc has been something that they've struggled with
Bree White
recently
makes
in a
that
couple
pass
games.
off to Gabby Croce. She'll look for
Good
Morgan
pass
Wersch,
to Morgan Wersch.
puts it up for 2. 46 to 7 is your score. 50 seconds remaining in this third quarter.
That was a great pass from Gabby there.
Yeah,
As I just say how they didn't score, like point paints.
I am interesting to know what Sabre. Oh, as Melanie Alvarenga tips that off, rolls off the foot of a Sabre, and
Kate Mocho.
will come back in for Melanie Alvarenga. I'm curious to know what Sabre's kind of main talking points were during that halftime, what they were looking to adjust. Because I'm seeing similar play, rolls off Kate Mocho's foot. Yeah, I haven't seen much difference in play from those
Yeah,
first
I mean, again, like they're getting inside, like they're taking some good shots, just not falling. But again, I think Jags have done a great job defensively today of like on the ball pressure and not letting them get like too far in the paint.
Yeah, Sabres look for 2 there. Kate Mocho tries to rebound it. Ruthie Becker, but Sabres go for 2 there. Bit of a relief for them, gets them out of that scoring drought for just a second. 46 to 9 is your score at the end of the third quarter. As we head into the fourth, there's smiles all across the Jaguars' faces.
Yes. And I think this will be the quarter, like we said. You might start with your seniors and then one by one kind of take them out. Let them have their little moment of recognition here on senior day, which is something that's always nice to see.
Yeah, for sure. All right, and because we got a little bit caught up talking during that halftime, here's Alexi Actis with some trivia as we head into the fourth quarter.
Here is our question. Our question is, who was the top artist of 2007, which was when Mary Tompkins was born? We will announce the answer at the next timeout.
All right, you heard Alexi here, folks. Who was the #1 artist? Is that what you said, Alexi?
Yeah, in the year 2007.
2007. I'm sure for some of our viewers it's kind of crazy listening to someone born in 2007. But Ruthie Becker Bree White, Morgan Wersch, Kate Mocho, and Gabby Croce on the court for the Jaguars at the start of this fourth quarter. Your score being 46-9. Jaguars still in the lead, have had a phenomenal display of teamwork, effort, and just really great basketball today.
They played an awesome game. Definitely the senior night that they deserve to have, with everybody scoring, everybody playing super well. Like we said, these girls have had to make some huge adjustments in the beginning of this season, and they've all handled it really well. And they deserved an awesome senior night, so it was nice to see them all play well today.
Yep, Kate Mocho does the throw into Ruthie Becker here. Good screen there by Bree White.
Good
to allow
pass.
Gabby Croce to make the pass, so Bree White could score two. 48-9 is now your score at the beginning of the fourth.
Yeah, that pick and roll is something that is usually going to work out in Bree's favor almost every time, just because she's like one of the tallest people on the team. So it's nice to see it work for the Jaguars offensively. Stay saber ball as Melanie Alvarenga. Oh,
All right, and
timeout.
first timeout of the fourth quarter.
I think they just called a timeout just to sub, maybe.
Jaguars a little unsure. Here's Alexiactis
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
for the answer of who was the top artist in the year 2007.
Top artist was Rihanna. Woo!
Give a little recognition here to our seniors as Bree will sub out and Melanie Alvarenga will sub in. And he'll sub all the seniors out at one time, I believe, here.
All right, a sweet little moment there for our seniors. They bid farewell
Aw.
to basketball. Again, they've got a couple more games left in the regular
Yes.
season. So while it's emotional here, don't worry. We'll still see them putting on phenomenal displays in these upcoming 4 games that they have left.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice, again, for every senior to kind of get the recognition that they deserve, as Melanie Alvarenga will check back in here. She didn't start the fourth quarter, so.
Sabres look for a basket
Good block
there.
underneath by Cam Croce.
That'll be a jump ball.
I believe, yeah, Jaguar possession. Melanie Alvarenga will check out. Gives a little bow to the audience. But it's nice to see all our seniors come around to each other, and that was a cute way to give all their seniors their moment.
Nia French goes for the 3 here. Hits the front of that rim just a little. Also have our seniors from last season actually in the house.
I know.
We saw them for Alumni Recognition Day as well, but great to see them come back around. I know Mercedes Rodriguez as well as Maya White are here.
Yeah.
Maya obviously supporting her younger sister Bree, senior on the team. And Mercedes here for the good energy.
All our
Gotta
Jags,
support
yeah.
those teammates she's been with for the past couple years. I've really enjoyed, obviously, as we mentioned prior to this, like getting to know this team, really laid back, really down to earth. Brooke had it, loses her balance there. Your score with 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter is 48-9.
Sabres will make some substitutions here. And I'm pretty sure at this point the clock will just continue to run unless anybody calls a timeout.
Emily, the viewers cannot see this as Sabres look for 2 here. Cam Croce with some good defense. We'll go up for 2 again, but Cam Croce makes that rebound. Bree White just on the bench with the iPad for the stats. I'm sure her role has changed just a bit now that she's been subbed out.
Yeah.
Nia French makes that pass over to Sophie Stellick. She'll make that pass over to Brooke Haddad.
Good swing, good kick. I mean, you're not in a rush to score anything. Just kind of work the ball around.
Brooke goes for 3. Unlucky shot there. I'm not seeing a lot of balance here from these people. Our Jaguars on the court at the moment, they seem to be falling down quite a bit.
Yeah, it looks
losing
a
their
little bit
footing.
aggressive. They look like they're getting pushed and shoved a little bit, but I mean, unless it's pretty blatant, refs typically won't call it. So just kind of got to tough it out here for the last 4 minutes.
For sure. Sabres make their way on the court. 48-9 is your score with 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Oh.
That'll be a push.
On Cam Croce. Jags posing for some cute photos on the bench here. We love our seniors.
Again, as Emily said, their play right now is kind of speaking for itself. There's
Yeah,
so
we
many
don't really have anything to.
critiques even.
Yeah.
Sophie Stellick tries to keep that in bound for the Jaguars. That'll be a foul called on a Sabre. Yep.
Yeah.
Jaguars take back possession.
So, like I said, you're not really in a rush to like score here, as Cam will get the foul call. Work the ball around, like I said, clock will run as we wind down on our senior day broadcast.
Cam Croce at the line now for the Jaguars. Cam Croce will nail that first free throw for the Jaguars. Again, 49-9 is your score. Jaguars holding that 40-point lead.
Yeah.
Always great to see. Cam Croce goes for the second one here.
And she'll make that second free throw. Jags now. Sabres will try and get in the paint. Jags will just kind of work it around.
Nia French tries to get a hold of it there, unable to do so. Lizzie Gus with some good defense. I think they'll call
I think
a
that's
foul.
Lizzie. I think that's Lizzie's third or fourth foul. I think her third. Where is she?
12.
Yeah, it'll be her third foul.
Again, players like Lizzie Gus, Nia French often play in a, JV game that previews this varsity game. Not today, in particular, but always enjoy seeing how that might transform over, whether they're exhausted after those first 2 quarters of JV, or if they ultimately kind of get into the rhythm of things, and it's good for them to kind of warm up.
Yeah.
I've seen it both ways. There's some games that they have been a little bit exhausted. The Magnificat in particular, that's a tough transition from a JV to a varsity as Sabres make that free throw there. Jaguars still holding a 40-point lead over the Sabres, making your score 50-10 with 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Nia French takes the pass, goes for 3, and that's 3.
I think that's her second one of the game. Yeah. Again, love to see her develop over the next couple years. She's a great player, great addition to this program. And I think she'll continue to play at a good varsity level the next couple years.
Yeah, for sure. I think, too, just as all these 6 seniors have done, have improved drastically from last year to this year. I think of Kate Mocho in particular, who started from that freshman team, didn't play as much her sophomore year on that JV team.
Yeah.
Her junior year kind of started to get those minutes in on varsity, and then obviously had a phenomenal display this season. So
yeah, she's worked incredibly hard. I've had the privilege of playing with Kate for 3 years. Very hard worker. She knows the game well. She knows what she needs to work on. She knows what she does well. Great overall player.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing people like Nia, Sophie Stellick, Brooke Haddad, Lizzie Gus, Cam Croce kind of take shape after the season, put in that work off the court, and see how that kind of translates over next season. I hope they know I'll forever be watching from that huddle camera of Jaguars not up and running, but I will be watching and supporting these girls as Brooke Haddad misses that 3 that right there as Sophie Stellick tries to put it up for 2, unlucky shot. Lizzie Gus keeps it in, but Sabres able to get a hold of that ball.
We wind down here with about 10 seconds left to go on our senior day. The score is 53 to 10.
And
That
is
will
the end
conclude
of the game.
senior day.
Always a great show out by these Jaguars. 43-point lead over these Sabres. Really incredibly proud of them. If you're just now tuning in, this team has done an awfully lot for not just us, but the basketball program and Jaguar athletics in particular. So congrats to all of our basketball seniors, as well as just this team in general. We look forward to seeing kind of how their success continues to take shape. We're confident they're going to do some wonderful things. So basketball seniors, we love you very much.
We can't wait to broadcast at home next time.
We'll see you, back here following our Mags away game, but back here on February 1st for